I see so many parents who feel lost because they don't understand what it means to feel so connected to a device. We have kids who run on 24-hour clocks. They get text messages at 2 o'clock in the morning. Their friends notify them about a high score in a game at 5 a.m. and they start their day checking a phone before they say good morning to parents.
Well, connecting with friends online and through social media platforms is becoming ever more ubiquitous. It's becoming a reality that parents are going to have to become well acquainted with. You have to set boundaries, you have to be involved. You can't abdicate your responsibility for ensuring that you know what your children are getting into online.
First and foremost, if your child is interested in a website, an application, a game, before you say go ahead, learn as much as you can about it. Look at what the application is, look at the comments, look at the reviews. So as you're introducing the conversation around getting online, you have to be really prepared to kind of figure out what your child is interested in doing and what are the possible negatives.
It's our job as parents to be involved and to be aware of what our children are doing online, but not to treat it just as a threatening environment. It's a fantastic tool that can lead to education, that can lead to great social, healthy interactions.
Fear-mongering the technology never really solves the problem. When we have parents who are terrified to allow their child online, you're actually only hindering their ability to become more literate about the technology and the associated benefits. You don't have to be an expert on every application that your child might be interested in. But if your child's demonstrating an interest in one form of technology or one form of online gaming or of photo sharing, they need a guide who has life experience. Your children are going to stumble into things on the internet that you are definitely not going to approve of. What you want is your child talking to you about that. Are you willing to allow the children themselves to be able to have ownership and onus that says, Mom, Dad, my brother or sister posted this, I'd like to talk to you about it. And do you have a process in there that really approaches it in a healthy way as opposed to blame?
A lot of it comes down to trust and rapport, having that open channel of communication. Set ground rules, have boundaries, showing interest in your children and teaching them what's appropriate and what isn't could go a long way in preempting future exploitation or victimization online. It starts from the time that I think you give your child access to the internet, give them the privilege of being able to go online.
We have to really bring this on to an individual state. And what does it mean in your home? What does it mean to have technology in your home? And what are the rules and expectations? And within that, you start young and you build your way up.